I just get that image of the little fairy flying around, then pixie dust. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Is
It
it
is a
Happy
happy
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
It should be a Happy Tuesday. If it's not a Happy Tuesday, let's make it a Happy Tuesday.
Yes, I have a banner that we're going to share. So we're going to start this now with the banner. That way we don't forget, get talking, and then I forget to do it. So this is our banner for tonight. It says, "Hope is a powerful force. Never underestimate its ability to lift you up."
See, I gotta laugh at, well, not that I gotta laugh, but hope to me is a very, very important word because when things were down, I was able to get a cat in my life and I named the cat Hope. So this way I had a little hope in my life. And then the funny thing is I end up meeting somebody else who has a dog whose name is Hope.
It's a very powerful creature, let me tell you.
So when you say hope is a powerful force, I'm thinking of my little kitty Hope. I'm thinking of the dog Hope, and I'm like, oh, I need all this hope in my life.
Now, don't forget, hope is a feeling too. So,
I know it's not an animal. It's just I name my animals Hope.
well, hello, everybody. We have at least 5 people watching, so thank you for being here.
Hello to the
We
lurkers in the
appreciate it.
background.
We do have some announcements. Last week we had weather issues, so I ended up with a funky storm, and I believe you ended up with a funky storm, but I can't remember exactly because my brain doesn't work that far back. However, so next week, I go to the dentist. I will be at the dentist at 7:30 in the morning. So we will not have a Tuesday show next week. At least
Mommy's in the house. Hello,
hello,
mommy.
hello.
Oh, and she says you have to have hope. Need hope in your
Always
life.
have to have hope. Yes, for sure. For sure.
If there's anything, like if you lose hope, then it's almost like you lose everything. You need, even if it's that little bit of inch of little sparkle. Mothership
Hello,
is in the
Dwayne.
house. Hello, Dwayne. He's just like,
Sending
Doc.
love and hearts to everybody out there.
Like,
okay, so next Tuesday we won't be doing a live here on this channel because I will be recovering from the dentist. I'm actually getting my bottoms pulled. They are deteriorating very badly. So I have chalk teeth. There's not really anything they can do to save them. And they're just gotten really bad, so I have to have them pulled. That being said, we might, I'll have to discuss it with Melanie. We might pop in maybe Monday for a very short time, depending. So we'll just have to play it by ear. But Tuesday, we will not have a show here on the Shamrock Pixie for mental health. However, maybe we'll do a pre-record for Tuesday night.
Maybe.
We might be able to do that, but we'll figure it out.
Things have been interesting, so
yeah, life has been very busy and going, and we got our last shipment of plants in.
Oh,
so yeah,
you're getting like 70 different plants or something.
We have.
Uh-oh, she's getting the list out.
Yes, we have. And I haven't added the ones we just got, but there's all these, and there's tons of them. Like there's numbers and stuff next to ones that we have multiples of.
She lists every single plant that she has in the house. That's amazing.
All of these, and then there's these, and then we just got 1, 2, 3 or 4 more, and a couple of those are doubles. So yeah, it's
like in a completely different language when she starts telling me plant names. I mean, they're beautiful, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm learning them, and we're learning like the different.
Uh-oh, Dane says you need help.
Nuh-uh. We need more plants.
Can never have too many plants.
Never have too many plants. Let me tell you.
Bonnie may disagree with that.
but the thing is okay. So with mental health, if you are depressed, down and out, it's just like getting a pet. An animal pet. You got birds and dogs and cats and fish and all that other stuff. Another good thing to do to try to help you like conquer a bad moment in the day from your mental health is you get houseplants. They clean your air. And also, so we have, let me look for the name of it, because I want to get the right name of it. But we have two different types of snake plants, and there's no snakes in them. They just they're really neat, and I should take pictures so I can share them more or better and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find it.
See, you said get houseplants. All right, so yes, they will clean the air. They are pretty to look at, but if you're like me who have a black thumb, they die instantly. I mean, that's one of the things. I never want flowers. I never want
That's
plants.
that's how see, and that's the thing. That's how it was for me. For years and years and years, I wasn't good with plants.
But
They
it
all
helps
died.
if you have a room that has light. Like I don't have anywhere that I could physically put plants where they'll constantly get sunlight.
No, 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 no. You got to be careful with that though. Everybody thinks that you have to have them directly in the sun. And in all actuality, you don't want them directly in the sun because they'll get sunburned. A lot of plants need bright indirect light, which means a bright room but not in the sun. A lot of our plants, like how we have it set up on the porch, um, it literally is like crazy because we have the morning sun, which is good because it's not hot. And then once it gets to like noon, 1 o'clock, then the hot sun.
He said, "Please don't tell me you put sunscreen on your plants."
No, no, we don't put sunscreen on the plants. Um, it's just they're by noon, 1 o'clock, that when the sun is getting hot, it's past where it just lights up the porch, and it gives it that bright indirect light.
Plus, I have
And
cats. My cats will eat them
you know how you stop that?
with a spray bottle, right?
Yep, you can do that. If they go digging in your soil and mess with that, you can take plastic forks with the part that you would eat off of, and you would stick it in like this around your plant, and they won't mess with your plant.
Interesting.
Yes, we learned that. The two types of snake plants we have the black and gold snake plant. It's very cute. And then we have a robusta, Lorian. I'm still learning the name, so forgive me. Lorian, Laurentii, snake plant. And let me tell you, both of them are awesome, and I recommend those to anybody who suffers from really bad like depression, nightmares, stuff like that, because we learned with a snake plant, if you take it and you put it on your nightstand next to your bed, and when you fall asleep, it actually helps pull the negativity out, and it like kind of reverts it to positive. That's one of the spiritual things about it, but it's also been proven to help with like depression, anxiety, and stuff like that. So we have two different variants of snake plants. um
Okay, what did he do to his? How did you make it die? He planted 6 tomato plants and 3 days ago, and they're all dead. Was there like a drought? Was there rain? What happened that they're all dead after 30 days?
right, that doesn't, maybe you got bad starters or bad seeds. I don't know if he did the starters or if he did it from seeds, but maybe you got some bad ones. It's possible. It really is possible. Great question.
Yes, no.
Yeah, you could have gotten a bad batch. So, I mean, it happens. Trust me. I got a lot of bad seeds throughout the years. So, but yeah, so that was one. The snake plants are really good for people who, um, struggle with their mental health because it's supposed to help bring in positivity and chase away the negativity. And it also helps with bad dreams. So once our bigger spider plant, which is the robusta, um, once Tommy breaks that down, I'm actually going to have one sitting on my nightstand in our bedroom, so that because I suffer from nightmares, and PTSD nightmares suck. So um, Denise has a big garden and a beautiful 40-year-old fig tree.
That
Oh,
Denise is my
I
aunt. Yeah.
so is her fig tree now? Question, because we saw some at Walmart, and we do Walmart rescues for plants, by the way. And everyone that we've brought in the house, we've gotten very lucky with. So, but anyway, is her fig tree does hers like have like the braided trunk?
Let's name one George. George of the
Well,
Jungle.
some of them do have names. Like we have one monstera, or we have two big monstera plants. Okay, one is we were able to tame it, get it to do what we needed it to do, and it cooperated with us. And then the other little sob, we call him Wild Child, because, and they're brothers. I call them brothers. Um, the Monstera brothers, because the other one is wild, and we tried to do the same thing with him. Um, we do have a plant that would be perfect with Floyd. um, but anyway, we tried to bring it up and train it to go up on a stick, and he's all like twisted and pulling the stick forward. He's not cooperating. So Tommy's talking about bringing him out to the camper with us this summer and just letting him go. Let him get it all out of his system being wild. Because monsteras, actually, another thing that we learned, monsteras in their natural habitat, they actually attach to bigger trees. So they're actually shaded, and the little bit of light that comes through the big trees, they actually reach for. So they're let me think of what it's called. I know the name of it and I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. But
Why is it a him? Is it because she is being difficult?
no, I'm okay. So when we got them, I don't really know how to explain the whole situation with the plants, but
Hello,
some
Cheryl.
plants, hello. Some of the plants that I have, to me, they feel like a female. They're a female plant. Other plants, they just call out to me as being male. So depending on which one we're talking about, I will refer to it as a he or a she. Now, the Monstera brothers, instantly I felt they're male. I just male plants. That's what they were to me, so that's what I call them. Real quick, your mom said she got it from Italy and it is huge. Oh, I
Yeah, the fig
bet.
tree. Yeah.
I bet. That would be cool. Fig tree, that is. Yeah, and when we move down to Alabama, Dwayne's going to let me decorate his foyer with plants.
Ooh.
Aren't you, Dwayne? Because you love me. See, down in Alabama, it's like 10 nights out of the whole year where you would need to bring your plants in and keep them warm. Otherwise, you keep them out all year round. I'm game for that. Let me tell you.
Now I know they make like male and female versions of plants. They do have plants that
Well,
they
they have
consider male.
mother plants and stuff like that. I mean, I'm
Does
sure.
that, I mean, does that have anything to do with how you identify them as, or no?
No, it's just whatever. I mean, they can be a mother plant. They can produce a lot of babies, but that to me isn't what I don't know. It just depends on what the plant. What if it identifies us? Really, Dwayne?
Now we're gonna have to start asking the plants what preferred pronoun they use.
No, because they're gonna get called what I call them. I don't know. To me, it's just a feeling that I get, and I mean, it's not like a this is exactly what it is, or stuff like that. It's just what I feel, and that's what you just had a shadow.
I saw that and nothing went in front of me. I saw that on the screen though.
It happened twice now. Did you guys see that with her camera? A
That
shadow went
totally.
completely.
I.
I thought it was your cat.
It wasn't even. There's nothing here. My cats are in the other room. I don't know what that was. That like there was nothing here. But I
You're
saw it.
where you're at is haunted. I already told you that.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Oh my god, what is that? That's gonna freak
That
me
was
out.
crazy. It
Yeah, I gotta go back and yeah, because
hold
something
on.
down.
I wonder if I can show this because
Something
literally.
definitely. It
Okay,
was a.
let me share window. Yep, this one.
That is
Okay,
so weird. Something
I am
definitely
gonna
went
show you.
across. Something definitely went across.
It looked like a cat. Give it a second. We're talking, and then
Don't scare me, because this is a different
but what?
location.
See,
That yes, whatever that was.
yeah, that happened twice. The first time it was
Whatever
just
that
at the
black thing.
bottom.
But here's the thing: my camera is right here attached to the. So it's like it's not like it's all the way. Nothing went between. I'm just sitting here. That is creepy. Hello,
And
Kelly.
Kelly,
Welcome to the show.
that's my auntie right there. That's my
Oh,
auntie.
that Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, that's my auntie. I love her. How you doing, auntie? Well, we were talking about plants until we were interrupted by the spookies that just went across Melanie's.
So, okay, this scared me the other day because I was talking to Des in the back room, and this was when I was at home, and she's like, "Who's with you?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "The guy just passed behind you." I'm like, "Nobody passed behind me." And the
Yep.
thing is, it wasn't recorded or anything, so we couldn't go back because we were just talking live. And I'm like, "There's nobody in the house." So now that I'm sitting here and I saw that, like nothing went in front of me, but I saw it on the thing. Like, what was it? It literally looked like a cat just walked past, but there's nothing here.
Yeah, and I even went back and replayed it,
Yeah, it
and
it looked like a cat's tail.
it looked like the whole back end of a cat with its tail and stuff. That was crazy. Yeah, that was creepy. That
See,
wow.
see,
Should we play it again?
she tells me that I'm in a haunted area. That has me scared now. What the hell? What was the timestamp on that one?
I'm looking right now.
That is just creepy.
Okay. I can read my lips. I said it. I did not cut my hair on Kelly. Hold on.
I'm scared now.
My hair. Just hold on.
This is where I gotta smudge or do some smudging or something like that.
I don't know where it was now.
Oh,
I'll have to look for it.
that's
Okay, so no, I still have my long hair. It's pulled up. It's still to my thighs. I just took a little bit of my hair here and gave myself a little bit of bang because well, I gotta kind of cover my face up more with being in the sun. So I didn't do a very good job. I'm not a professional like my mom and my other aunts on my mom's side. I'm not a professional, so I just did whatever. It
It's
was just
cute.
so that I can cover up a little bit more. So,
It's out of your eyes, so you don't have to worry about it like
right.
covering.
Blaine says, "Hi, Aunt Kelly." So yeah. See, I knew she was gonna. If she would have been in here, I knew she was gonna yell at me. You got your hair? No, it's still all here. It's
Nicely
still
braided
all
and
here.
everything.
It's braided. I'm still supporting the Native American gentleman that passed away. So until they find and get it all situated on the person that took his life, I will continue to wear a braid in my hair, if not more.
So when she was talking to you, Destiny, what crystals did you have out and what lights did you have on?
It
Hmm.
was during the day, and there was no crystals, and we were just outside light when the other day when we were talking, and it happened on her computer or in her background at her house. So
But see, that was creepy because what you described is my significant other. He always wears a black hoodie with the red shorts.
yeah,
Like,
and it was dark short. I mean, it was like it was a shadow person. I'm telling you, it was a shadow person. Um, but I could tell that they were wearing shorts, and I could tell they were wearing a hoodie, but it looked like a teenager would.
and you're told because your crystals are on the back shelf.
No, we were upstairs. I was upstairs when I was talking to her when it happened. Um, the only thing I have here is this one, my quartz crystal.
And that's uncut.
Natural.
Yeah. Like raw
Yeah,
version, I mean.
yeah, it's got quartz and
Well, I ended up buying a big white sage smudge stick because I really want to purify some areas.
I do have this, but it's put away. And I don't think I have my sage stick there. I'm actually been packing stuff up down here because me and Tommy are flip flopping areas. I wasn't talking shit, Auntie. I swear to God, everything was packed away, so I don't really have anything out. And I didn't even realize that one was out too. I got to put that away.
My mom says if I see another shadow, I'm going to flip out. I'm telling you, weird stuff has been following me everywhere I go. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
Look at
And
this
I,
one, Kelly. Oh, here, let me do something here so you guys can see a little better.
I was going to say that's like a milky white quartz.
I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like mother of pearl.
Is
It's
that what that is?
yeah, it's iridescent. It's oh where
Oh,
it's almost see through.
opaque?
Yeah, is that what the word is? But yeah, I guess you can't really see it. I'm not reaching up to put that one on. But yeah, Tommy got me this, but I'm not going to use use it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to say that they're shadow people or anything like that, but I do have to say that was weird whatever went by because like I said, it literally looked like a cat walked past, but my cats aren't here. My cats are in the other room. So
I don't remember if I showed you or not, Aunt Kelly, but I got a bunch of stuff. But my crystal ball is actually put away over here.
oh wow. Is it completely clear or there's stuff inside of it?
There's
Bubbles.
and every year a new bubble appears.
That's so weird.
Yep. Oh, this is really cold and damp. I don't even know why it's damp. But yeah, that's my crystal ball. I got it at a yard sale. The guy brought it over from India when he was in the service, and he thought it was a paperweight.
That's amazing. And it's so big.
I don't know what that word is. What is that word?
Inclusions, like included with something.
Oh, maybe.
But whatever it is, it hasn't hurt you, so nothing to be afraid of.
Right.
I just, like I said, a lot of weird stuff has been happening to me lately. So I'm trying to pay attention to all the signs and all and whatever's going on.
Yeah, and the thing is I really need to figure out where exactly in this live that happened, because I just need to know.
But what that was.
I need to know what that was. If that is,
I have no idea what it was. I really don't know what it was.
you're not in danger. I
No,
mean,
somebody just wanted to say hello. I guess I don't know. Am I is something following me or is something attached? I have no idea. But they wanted to make themselves known for whatever reason.
that's
So,
because everybody here is all for it. And this time you saw it. It wasn't just me that saw it.
oh no, because I was looking at it because I'm looking at myself, and all of a sudden I see it. I'm like, wait a minute. That was a little weird that I saw it live in front of me as well. Which it's like something went across but there was nothing that went across here.
I'm seeing where it is.
You have to remain calm and look deep inside to figure out what it is and what you have manifested. I think right now is a really weird time of manifesting everything. So I got to be careful on all fronts.
Yes. Ask my auntie. My auntie knows.
Yeah.
Come from a
So
long line. Let's just say that.
yeah. Like right now things are just way too weird in my life. So that's why I'm listening to all the signs and paying attention very carefully to what's been going on because there's been too much going on lately.
Yeah. All right. It's coming up.
Are you going to play it again?
No, I won't play it again, but I'm going to write down
The timestamp?
yeah.
Remember what oh, see I don't even remember what we were talking about during that time when that happened. Like what exactly what was I'll have to go back and look that up.
We were,
I thought we were talking about plants, but I think we were talking about something else.
yeah, we were talking about plants. So I got it written down. Um, yeah, we were talking about plants, and then about Dwayne was picking on me about my feeling when it comes to if I think the plant is a boy or a girl.
We were upsetting the plant balance by misgendering the plants.
Well,
No. Oh wow. I got to get used to this new thing because ever since the update, I can't use my speaker on my laptop. Which I mean, okay, the headphones work. It's actually much clearer because I'm starting to hear things that I've never heard in the background.
oh really? Like my dryer, probably.
Oh yeah, I hear everything so crystal clear.
It's to keep the basement a little warm because it's cold outside today. So that's why my dryer is going. So if anybody else has ear or headphones or earbuds in, it's just my dryer. I'm trying to get it a little warm in here. So, and I did the last load of laundry. So, all right. So, should we get back to talking about plants?
You could talk about plants all day long.
Let's see if it comes back. I was talking about plants.
She wants to. Okay, that's on her mind. She wants to talk about plants. Go for it.
Okay. So, another thing too. Um,
Did you lift the leaves and check for
No,
wisdom.
Dwayne, we did not. Sassy man, sassy man. All right. So so some of the research I was doing too, on how to take care of a lot of these plants. Um, there's a lot of them that they recommend for people who have mental health. The snake plants are one of them. Another one is the like Swiss cheese monsteras. Those are the smaller versions. And they actually have holes, so it looks like Swiss cheese. Those are another good one from what I was reading for people who struggle with mental health. It's supposed to like give that positivity and that, just that good vibes, and every plant, literally every plant is a good vibe plant. It's just some have like a more filtering of negative energy than positive, and then produces positive energy. Monsters are really good, but the Swiss cheese is like on the top of it. I personally like philodendrons, and Monstera is in the philodendron family. Um, but I have a lot. That's what I collect is the philodendron plants, and so I we picked up the white knight, and then it took me a couple days and found that what I thought was a lemon lime philodendron is actually called a moonlight philodendron.
Oh, I like
So,
anything with
and
moonlight.
it's all different shades of green. It almost looks like a lemon lime philodendron. However, with the lemon lime, there's, you got the bright green and the light green, or the light green and the dark green leaves. This actually has neon leaves, like neon green, almost like a yellow. Tommy was telling me. To me, they look yellow, but they're that neon green yellow color. And then it's got, I think I got a picture. Let me see if I have a picture.
And see, I could see where this would help in mental health because it's taking care of something, it's watching it grow and mature, and I mean, but me personally, plants wouldn't be a thing for my mental health at all. Because
Right.
I would get more aggravated having a plant simply because I know the plant's going to die, the cats are going to eat it. I'll probably be allergic to half the plants to begin with.
Okay. So here, I'm going to show this, and I will tell you which each philodendron these are. So this is my orange prince, and he actually is bigger now. So this is what he looked like just before we transplanted him into a bigger pot.
and
So
and
this is,
Dwayne said it, focusing on other things than yourself always seems to help. Mhm.
and when you're successful with anything that you are focusing on outside of focusing always on your mental health, you know when like with the plants, and my example for me, it would be plants. So when they um, are successful, you get that positive and happy vibe and that rush of look what I accomplished.
Mhm.
Because usually when you're struggling with mental health, all you think of is all the negative, you know and so focusing on other things, no matter what it is, plants, art, music, whatever it is,
It's
you
just
know
if you focus on it too much that you forget yourself. That could be
no,
another.
well, see, and that's the thing with plants. That's where I personally feel that plants um, is a good thing, because you're learning how to take care of them, which in turn is, you're doing all this research on learning how to take care of each individual plant or individual plant family, and in turn, that's like, okay, So I'm doing this research. I'm learning how to take care of this plant family. In turn, I feel that you're also learning how to take care of yourself in a sense because, well, plants breathe, they need food, they need sleep time, they need the energy, and you're kind of learning all of that. And then it's like, wait, I need to remember to do this for myself too. So, and you can talk to them and they don't judge you. And that's what I love too. So, okay, so my screen is kind of clipping on my end. I don't know if it's clipping on your guys' end. So let me get through these plants so I can show you. So this is the Prince of Orange. This is my Birkin philodendron. And he's got like all the white stripes and green stripes in his leaves. And these are the babies. And this is just before um, Sharon is from a couple years ago. Her and JC, who lives down by you, Aunt Kelly, they do a mental health show as well. You met her a while ago. I think I was gone for like 2 years from doing mental health shows, but she was in there, and they do. Her and JC do um, another mental health show. Let me get this out. I will get this out right. Um, and then this is the one I was telling you about that I thought was the lemon lime, but it's not. It's the moonlight philodendron. And I actually had a couple different people look at it to verify and then Google. So Google Pics, it was very helpful. And this is still young, so he is bigger now than he
I'm,
was, and this was like
with the moonlight, I'm curious what it's going to blossom into, like what kind of flowers it has.
I don't know because every plant actually has the ability to flower. It just depends on the environment that it's in. If it's the perfect environment, then they will flower. So it'd be interesting for sure. This is my white knight philodendron. He is also bigger. All of these are rescues, so you guys know. Um, so this one was on clearance, even though that sticker's there. I took off the clearance sticker because Tommy's always like, you always forget to take off the clearance stickers, and they're sitting like you could pick different things up in our house that we got from the thrift store, and I'd always forget to take off the thrift store tag. So now I'm trying to do better and not do that. This is my pink princess. We actually she's leggy because I had her in a spot that they need light. They need bright indirect light. And I had these guys down on the second shelf away from the light that I have up. So she got a kind of a little leggy, but we'll be fixing that. She's getting better. She actually has more leaves now. So I'm really happy about that. This is the one Monstera brother, Dwayne, that is cooperating and actually, we're able to train to do what it's supposed to do. There's the beast. That is the wild child. See how he's all over the place? And we're trying to get him to come up here. He literally knocked the rope down because he didn't want the rope. We had it up here, and he literally pushed the rope down.
He wants to just grow out and touch everything.
That's why we call him Wild Child.
Yeah.
Um, and then there we go.
He's going to be a big one, yeah.
He is going to be a beast for sure. And then I just got a couple more philodendrons that I have to add to this post because we just got them in. So we got the philodendron McConnelly final, and oh yeah, so we got one more philodendron. Yeah, I thought we got a couple more, but no, we got one new philodendron.
You are officially going to be the crazy plant lady.
That's okay. I love being the crazy plant lady, just like the crazy bird lady. That
Which is all
bird.
good because you're going to be keep propagating them and spreading them out and take little clippings and
Yep. So we have. Let me see if I can get these sent to my messenger. I did show Melanie already what our porch looks like, um, but
it's gorgeous. Yeah, they did a great job redoing it.
we okay. So that's oh, and these are some of the last new ones that we got. Let me send these to myself so I can share with you guys.
But I mean,
Um,
that's the key. You found something that you're passionate about, and
heck
it's
yeah.
it's something that you can expand upon. Like you said, be proud of. Like watching them grow, watching them propagate, transferring them. It's an accomplishment, and I think that's the key to battling any sort of depression. Is if you could find that little thing that makes you happy, that you can be proud of, that takes
Right.
away some of your attention. So
And every winter, so like let me tell you a little bit of history with our porch. Every winter we always throw everything out there. It's like a catch-all. And every spring we're always like, well, we're gonna clean it out. And I've had it as my office at one time. I've had it as my um, um, painting area. We've had many different things out on the porch. Now we have it as our plant room. So here's the lights that we put up. That's my hat for outside. But we got all this, and then it wraps around, and we still have another table we have to bring up so we can organize this stuff right here. Um, and then here's the cat post. Cat loves being out here with the plants. Um, and then here's this side. There's my coffee cup. But and we still have a lot of plants that we want to organize and put out here and stuff like that. It does change because when we water and do the food treatments, um, we rearrange them so that they have their own little area. So, and this was still it's still a work in progress. Um,
he said, "Careful, a grow room in your neck of the woods probably has a bad rep."
yeah, probably, but everybody can see all our different plants that we have, so we're lucky. And then this is what it looks like at night. Tommy and I actually made this right here, this ball with solar lights and two hanging baskets that one of the chains was missing. So we just combined them and had fun doing that. And then this is what it looks like at night. This is our mirror in the living room. And so it's a work in progress. We have a long way to go yet, I'm sure. Not everything's perfect as of right now, but
Oh, Kelly says, "I'm old and blind." What does it say? Flashing
okay.
girls.
So the banner that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen is our positive quote for the week. It says, "Hope is a powerful force. Never underestimate its ability to lift you up." So that
Absolutely.
is our positive quote for the week, and it'll actually be for the next 2 weeks because we won't be here next week because I have a dentist appointment on Tuesday and having dental work done. My bottom
Even
is getting pulled, so.
even the one that was on the thumbnail. I don't know if you have that one. That was a powerful quote as well.
Yes, actually, I do have that one. And that one says, I don't think people realize how much strength it takes to pull your own self out of a dark place mentally.
Hmm.
If you've done that today or any day, I'm proud of you.
I think we all need a
I'm
little
having a
reminder.
little issue reading my own writing, so that's why I stuttered. So I apologize, but um,
We all need that reminder though, because sometimes we are in such a dark place, and then if you could get yourself out of it, just change that mentality from negative to positivity and give yourself a smile and be happy and appreciate something, then
Yes,
that is.
exactly. I 100% agree with you. Because sometimes we forget. Right, Melanie? Sometimes you forget.
Penelope loves staring at the colorful screen. Aw.
Oh, is she sitting with you?
Say
Hi,
hi,
buddy
Penelope.
girl.
The little baby.
She's adorable. I love when Tommy and Dwayne are chatting and the baby comes in. I get so happy. And I gotta stop and say hi. Oh, we have 7 people in here. I want to thank you
Hi,
all for being
everybody.
with us. We greatly appreciate you being here with us. Is there any? I mean, we talked about plans. We talked about the spooky dookie that went across your screen.
I don't know what's going on. Take a walk, let the sun beat down on you, you will feel better. Ugh. I tried that. Let me tell you something. It has been hot out here in Texas. We ended up going shopping, and the sun just beats down so strong that even walking across the parking lot, like if you're at a store or something, you end up like covered in sweat by the time you get to the.
See, and for me, I can't be in the sun. So I that's why I have that big pink hat. My mom bought that for me. Um so yeah, so taking a walk, awesome. Um
Yes, Kelly says if you speak positive, you get positive. You speak negative, you get negative.
yes,
Laws of attraction.
yep, and but sometimes it's so hard not to speak negative. So you gotta always sit there and work really, really hard to talk positive. Um Penelope waved at us. Hi,
Say
sweetheart.
hi, Penelope. I've
Oh,
been take. Oh, I was gonna say I've been doing every day. I say to myself, I'm gonna do one little task, no matter how small it is, and that's one task I'm gonna actually complete because I'm notorious for starting something and never completing something. I've I've always been that way. So I take like a little picture. Okay, here's before. Then I'm gonna do whatever it is I'm doing. Here's after. Okay, I feel accomplished. That's all I'm gonna do. Just
little
so
bit
it's
is, but a little bit is better than not doing anything at all.
exactly. And this way, it's just something that says, okay, for today, I accomplished something. Now I can get back to what I really need to do. I can get back to work and focus on the things I need to focus on. But at least I did one thing that I wouldn't have normally done had it just been a regular day. Go sit. I wish I could sit by the ocean. The nearest ocean is like 12 hours away. There's no ocean here.
I
I
don't have
was
an ocean either.
I was
Oh,
told make
Kelly
your
has
bed.
one though.
It seems like a small thing, but at least you got something to accomplish. There was a military guy that did a he did a speech at one of the graduations, and that's what he was talking about. He was talking about how the most important thing, if there's one thing to do, wake up and make your bed because that is the start that you accomplish something. And yeah, make great way to start the day.
I some mornings make the bed. Other mornings I just get up and just go downstairs and sit in the and on our porch.
I okay, I have to
Think
make a
about it.
confession. I don't make my bed. And everybody would be like, "Why not?" Because if I do make the bed, my cats get angry and they mess it up anyway. Because they don't like my cats don't like covers on the bed. So if I put a cover on the bed, they will actually scratch and then ball it up and
Huh. Debbie gets kicked out of our room.
sure, I blame the cats. And you know something? I mean, I understand why they say make the bed, but it just got annoying that every morning they do that.
See, Gabby gets kicked out of our room because one, she sheds a lot, and two, it never fails. She always is attacking one of us in the middle of the night because we move. She can't get up, she can't be bothered to get up and move. She's laying on our bed. So if we're moving around, well, we're moving around. It is our bed. She has a bed and she has Jaslyn's bed. So, uh, but yeah, she attacked Tommy the other night or the other morning, and yeah, got him good in the leg. And so she is now permanently banned, or at least temporarily banned from our room for a while.
You usually the cats and I just snuggle like one big kitty pile usually, but now
But
I'm thinking,
our cat isn't like that. She doesn't like any other animals except for the birds. Um, the fish, it is what it is. They don't mess with her. They're in a tank. But she doesn't like other cats. She doesn't like other dogs. She doesn't like the duck being in the house. She's terrified of the duck. But I'm like, new people that come over. So our neighbor came over so we could show her the porch and our plant area because she's another planty person. And Gabby wanted attention. So she was petting Gabby. And Gabby turned around and hissed at her. And I'm
oh
like,
wow.
no, no. She's like really cruising. Because I'm not gonna sit there and cater to her being a pain in the ass like that and attacking us when we're sleeping or attacking people that come over. It's no, no. I mean, she's hissing and she's like batting. She's got my mom a couple times. She's a pain in the ass. Love her to death, but she's a pain in the ass. The only animals in the house that she hasn't attacked are the birds.
And that's usually the first thing the cats go after are the birds.
Nope, she protects them with her life.
Maybe she thinks she's a bird.
I wish she was as tiny as a bird. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. I see that we have some more people in the chat. But we
Hello.
do appreciate you being here with us. Even if you're not saying anything, and that is okay.
I
So
know, but I've been giving some extra loving to my babies because they're right now they're in a separate bedroom, but which they're fine. And I go over, I pet them, I snuggle with them, I spend like an hour playing with them. So
they're not used to not being able to snuggle, huh?
yeah, they're not used to that. That's why I keep going over there and I'll spend some time with them. But
How's the baby puppies?
I had a scare. I keep the puppy just well, she had four. One of them didn't make it, so there's three left. And the three left, two of them are perfectly healthy, big, fat, chunky things. And then there's one runt I'm taking care of. So I'm always looking to make sure she's. And then I couldn't find one of the puppies. I only found two of them, and I'm looking all around, and I'm like, "Where's your puppy?" And I'm looking. I'm like, "Where's your puppy? What did you do?" The puppy went into the corner, went underneath the rug, lifted up the rug, went underneath the rug, and started. And I was so glad I found it. I
He
had
was
to rip.
tunneling, huh?
Yeah,
Are you
so
sure he's not a gopher
I couldn't believe it was underneath the rug.
or a ground squirrel?
I have no idea, but these puppies are driving me crazy. They're adorable, but she's been trying to take good care of them.
Yeah. And it's her what, first litter?
It's her first litter. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep telling them like, go take care of your puppies, and she goes over, take care of the babies, and she'll run over to them. But I'm surprised she lets me touch them. I mean, she hasn't. There hasn't been any problems. So
Well, a lot of times too, if animals can tell if you're there to hurt them or not to hurt them, you're there to help. They know all of that.
right, and right now I keep having to save our babies, if anything, because she keeps like two of them. She keeps throwing them on the other side, and if they go on the other side, because we have her like underneath, like protected underneath the table and stuff. Can the coffee mug get any bigger? How big of a coffee mug do you have?
I have bigger ones.
Oh no, she has bigger ones than that.
Yep.
I've seen bigger ones than that.
I have this one. I have our Let's Get Chatting.
Is the Irish cream in the nut coffee mug?
No, no, it's just regular coffee.
Got to put a little Bailey's in there.
Honestly, I don't care for that.
You don't like Bailey's or Kahlua or anything like that in
Not in my
coffee?
coffee.
I like that. That's good.
Although I have had an Irish car bomb, and let me tell you, don't ever do that with warm when it's warm.
Why not?
You want to talk about an Irish car? The bomb part came back up. I didn't do it fast enough. I never had one before, so
Oh,
I did it slow, and then it tasted warm to me, and so it didn't sit right. And yeah, but yeah, I don't like Bailey's in my coffee, which is really surprising. I know, but um, I like peppermint in my coffee.
I'm not a mint person at all.
Yeah, I do like the peppermint, and you can
But
only
you
we
also
won't be
like.
able to find it though. The kind that I've been drinking, and not a lot because there's still almost a full bottle upstairs in the fridge. Um, is one of the Christmas ones.
You
So
also love junior mints. See, I don't like those.
I love junior
The
mint.
junior mints or the York peppermint patties. I don't like those things.
So peppermint patties, those ones are okay, but I do like the junior mints. I did find them in one of our grocery stores that are the itty bitty ones. They're like little mini ones, and then you got the ones like this, but you can't get them in a bigger bag. You can only buy them in like the dollar boxes or $1.25 boxes. Um, and then we ran into one of our grocery stores. I found it on the shelf, but it was the little itty bitty ones in a little bag. So I got a couple of those, and they were gone really fast. That's the only thing with me.
See, she says it's too late for coffee. You got to throw the Irish cream in it to make it right. There you go.
I go to sleep from coffee. Like I drink coffee almost throughout the day, and um, Saturday one we go grocery shopping. I'm gonna pick up some um, Milo's tea, and so which is brewed and distributed from Alabama, um, so that I have my tea. So
See, yesterday I probably should not have done this, but I decided to try my Kit Kat that I ended up buying in New York. Let's just say I bought it at a specialty shop.
ooh.
And I only had one small piece. I think that's all I needed to. The rest is in the fridge. Just your face is like, huh? Oh, my mother likes the sombreros. Yes, that's the milk with the Kahlua and
Is that classified as like a mudslide? Is that
it.
along the lines?
Usually the mudslide is ice cream with ice. The sombrero is without ice.
Oh, but is it cold at least?
Yeah. I mean, you can put it over. It's over the rocks. You can put it over, but it's not blended. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mom liked mudslides.
I like those too. It's an alcoholic milkshake.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I've never had one though. I've never had one.
It's ice cream and chocolate and,
It's all the yumminess.
and alcohol.
But the thing is I don't eat a lot of ice cream either. So, um,
You don't realize there's alcohol. Like you could drink the whole thing and you won't even realize there's alcohol in it. But then if you classic mudslide, place vodka, coffee, Irish cream, heavy cream cocktail. See, I like the blended mudslides. All right, so he you can make the mudslides non-blended. It tastes so much better when it's blended though. I think you got to put whipped cream.
yeah, I want to try one because that was my mom's drink of choice when she would drink on occasion. And that was usually around Christmas time. Otherwise, she wasn't much of a drinker. But she liked the mudslides, and I would like to try it. You know what I mean? And so,
It's good.
yeah.
The next time you go to a restaurant that has like you should try it just at least once. That's what I say. You can just like I tried my Kit Kat at least once.
Yeah, well, now we did. Okay, so we did a Big Mac shot, but it was a set of 3 shots.
Interesting.
And yeah, Tommy, do you remember what it was? I
What
don't
was like
remember.
vodka, tequila, and rum? The
No,
three
no, it was, there was pickle juice. I believe there
maple
was
juice.
tomato juice
Oh,
and tequila, I think. But I can't remember what the alcohol was. But you do it in a certain order, and um, the aftertaste tastes like you just got done eating a Big Mac.
interesting.
Yep,
That's
and it was actually pretty good.
that's so weird. The Big Mac shot. Um, Dwayne says I struggle with milk or ice cream. Are you lactose intolerant, or is it just the alcohol and ice cream mixed together?
A lot of people can't do like milk
Yeah.
or ice cream and alcohol.
Hmm.
Um, I used to. I'm trying to think of tequila rose, like the strawberry tequila rose.
Oh, I used to love that one.
Uh,
It's so
I tried it with milk, and it almost tastes like a strawberry shake,
yeah.
like a melted strawberry shake. It wasn't bad, but it had to be cold because if it even remotely started to warm up a little bit, it would instantly curdle in your stomach.
Yeah, I like the tequila rose.
He said, "Nope, nope, doesn't, not the lactose part." But there are people that can't do
Yeah.
dairy and alcohol.
Oh, screwdrivers,
My
orange juice, vodka,
my
and orange
mom
juice.
did. What, before I was born? See, I'm getting some dirt on my mom. I just remember growing up, the only thing I ever saw her drink was the mudslides. But now
Long Island iced tea, yes.
I'm gonna have to discuss this with my mother. Thank you, Aunt Kelly. I'm gonna tell or get a hold of my
You
mom.
you have a
Okay,
Long
so
Island iced tea, you're gone.
pickle juice, tomato juice, and Jose Cuervo Gold
That's so
equals the
weird.
Big Mac shot.
That's so weird.
So we went from talking about plants to alcohol and
Well,
paranormal
now,
in between.
okay, but here's all right. So here's the interesting thing. We and I can almost see where this could be a problem. Like right now, we're glorifying alcohol. We're talking about it in a positive way, and that's where it could get into problems. Why so many people do have addiction to these drinks because they can't stop. They can't have them in moderation. I mean, I think to myself, how often do I really drink alcohol? If I have one drink a month, I mean, I'm in a 6 month time. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I only have a drink when there's a big occasion, and even when there's a big occasion, I mean, okay, like my uncle's party that we just went to, 75th birthday. It was a complete open bar. I will say this. Sorry, mom. I'm going to tell. She got hammered. I mean, she nonstop drank. I did have one drink. After the first drink, I'm like, I'm done. I'm like, I couldn't.
But there's also, so I'm going to go on the other side of that too. There are people that can drink and are not addicted to it.
Yeah, and I think
And
that's
so,
me.
yeah. And so, like for me, I'm not much of a drinker. Once in a while, I'll have a beer, with Tommy. Um, but I only drink like a half a beer and then he ends up drinking the rest of it.
And I can't
I've
even.
never,
The smell, the taste of beer is nauseating to me, so I won't even touch beer at all. So, like I said, even with the drink, I had one drink at a party, and then
yep,
even after that drink, I'm like, nah, I don't need it. And I could have had anything. It was a complete open bar.
right. See, and that's the thing, like, okay, so they always say that there's like a couple different things that people deal with when it comes to mental health. And being an alcoholic is one of them. And it's people use it as a coping skill and then they get hooked on it and then they have a hard time um, stepping away from the alcohol. Then you have people who, I don't know if Tommy wants to share, before we got together, his a little bit of his story, but he was never an alcoholic. Like we We hung out one night and we've been together ever since. And he walked away from all of that, but he wasn't addicted. That's the thing. So, I mean, so there is, everybody handles addictions differently. And then there's people that, they could drink for years and years and years and just stop, but they were never addicted to it. It's not like they craved it, you
Right.
know. They could party for a week straight and then be good for a month, 2 months, a year, that kind of thing. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it's, and I'm hoping I'm saying this right because, um, okay, so yeah, he's like, I used to drink just about every day for years, but never had a problem not drinking. Yeah, because he did. When we got together, he literally, never craved alcohol. Um, not once. It was never like that. So we would, slowly we stopped going to Milwaukee, but um, I drank because I was single and bored, and it was the social
So
place to go. Yeah, he's a social butterfly. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, he never once was like,
see,
I gotta go to the bar. He jokes about it now. Like he'll be like, I need to go to the bar. I'm like, okay. He's like, hey, just kidding. You know, I need to pee, so I have to go. I have to use my hands to get around. Okay, are you gonna come back, Aunt Kelly? If not, thank you for stopping
have
in.
a good
I
one.
love you. And reach out when you have some time. Um, but yeah, and I've
But
never been a big drinker. And when we were, when we first got together, he was still very social, but he didn't drink much when we got together and we would go hang out. Um, and so there were times where I was like, okay, go have fun. I was a designated driver because I wasn't a big drinker. So, except for I did try, there was one one night I don't remember coming back, but
if there was anybody around here we're talking to. See, that's the thing is even for adults, there's not that many things for adults to do that don't include alcohol. You know what I mean? It's like they always equate fun times with alcohol. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to
bless
sneeze.
you.
They always equate fun times with alcohol, and that could be very bad if somebody does have an addictive personality to alcohol. But it's like somebody made a mention like, all right, what is something this town needs? And one of the things my mother said, which she's absolutely right, it needs something for adults to do that don't include alcohol.
Yeah, but as an adult, you should be able to make your own choices. If you know um that you have an issue, you can do one of two things. Decide not to go and decide not to drink. There is a thing called self-control and willpower. And Tommy and I both know somebody who is an alcoholic, full blown nasty alcoholic. Okay. Don't like being around them when they're drunk. Um, and Tommy would drink, but that person wasn't allowed to drink when they were here. It was our rule. They wanted to come over, they knew our rule. And they didn't like that. They would say, I'm an adult. Well, you're making the decision to come over. You know what our rule is. This is our house, not yours. So
And
you
see
need
that
to just
that ruins it for you because they're deciding that they want to drink and they can't hold their
but the
liquor.
thing well, and the thing is we're not going to change our rule,
Right.
and this person knows it, and if they don't like it, they don't need to come over. That is the choice they are making. Tommy's not going to stop drinking and doing his thing because somebody else can't control themselves. Either you want to come over and hang out and control yourself, or you don't come over and that's not our problem. I mean, it probably sounds really bitchy, but with everything that we have been through because of this person, that is why we have the rule we have in place. Anybody else, it's a different situation. But this one particular person, you want to be over here, you got to stay sober. If you can't
Yeah.
do that, that's on you. I mean, they were hiding alcohol, empty alcohol bottles or cans, in our kids' room.
No, that's ridiculous. No.
Yep. And I was like, you're done. Absolutely done. So, I mean, there is huge differences with everybody. Um, everybody is different when it comes to alcohol. So, some people can handle it, some people can't. If you want to be able to come over and we know that you have a drinking issue, we're not going to change what we do in our home to cater to you when you know you have the choice as an adult to make the right one. And it sounds cold, but when you dealt with stuff that you should not have to deal with on a constant basis, sometimes you got to put a rule in.
Dwayne says I have issues, but they're Tommy's fault. Blame it on Tommy. It's all Tommy's fault.
Honey, did you hear that? I know you're probably, I heard you're walking around.
And
Yeah.
that's absolutely. I was gonna say that's absolutely true. She's a happy drunk, but doesn't drink often, and that's the same with me. Like I said, if I go 6 months without having a drink, that's yeah. I mean, that's I could go a year without having a drink. But
I've got most of my life without drinking, so the once or twice that I do it, um, I'm a funny drunk.
oh, she starts dancing and damn it, Dave, what have a cocktail?
And that's what they do. They will get together and hang out over the computer, video chat, and they have a drink or two. Neither one of them drinks a lot. Like Tommy will have a beer and then he's like, I'm good, man. I'm good. Maybe two. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm a happy drunk. Now I know that they have happy drunks, they have flirty drunks, they have mean drunks, they have I don't know if this is a word we can say or not, but slutty drunks. I don't know if that's a word we can use or not, but I said it.
I think I tend to be the giggly happy, or I tend to get very tired. Those are the two that I get. So I'm either giggling and like laughing hysterically, or I'm like, okay, this hit me. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Uh, Dwayne says, "Oh, I am not sure about that. He has been lit before, a couple times, a couple times." Um, and Tommy is a funny drunk, and sometimes he's a serious drunk. Well, at least I think he's serious. I can't tell. Even when he's sober, I can't, and he's sober more than he has been drinking, but I can never tell if he's being serious or if he's joking or what. But he does have a habit of making these weird, weird noises just randomly. And they get worse when he's had a couple beers.
He's the noisemaker.
He makes random noises, random noises. Speaking of, so we were at, Tommy, where were we? So we were in the store. I think it was Walmart. And I was looking at this shirt, and all of a sudden he just started barking like a dog, right? And oh my God, the ladies that were just kind of kitty corner from us jumped, and Tommy's laughing. And the lady started laughing. But yeah, he does that. We'll be in the store and he'll just randomly start barking. I don't even know why. Oh, I know why now. I thought of that. Alcohol amplifies your personality. If you're an ass, you're a bigger ass drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I'm around happy people, I'm a happy drunk. If I'm around shitty people, I'm an asshole drunk.
Oh no, I'll be cracking up laughing. That's why I said it's either me cracking up laughing or it's me sleeping.
Yep. He said, "Oh damn, that's me sober too." Yeah, yeah, that's true. With his previous comment, but yeah, if he's had a beer or two, he he will his random noise maker like intensifies. Let me tell you, it's funny. I think I hear him talking upstairs, but yeah. Um, and then let's see. Oh, I gotta find my notebook. I have my plant notebook. I have like all my notebooks here. Do you have the link for Thursday?
Yes, I do. I can get it for us.
Awesome, awesome.
Let me get the link. Yes, I actually did my my thumbnails. I didn't do all of them though, but I got up to I think I got up to 5 weeks. So okay, we're doing Grim to Fairy Tales. Grim Fairy Tales on Thursday.
Yes, May 9th. So if you want to drop the link, there we go. All right. So if you're not following Miss Melanie, please make sure you do. This is our Thursday show. It is fairy tales, Grimm versus Disney, and how they went from one extreme to the other. So really dark to really soft. Um, and then next week, Thursday, May 16th, we'll be talking about the moon landing.
It was
Um,
vague.
May
I like it was
23rd,
vague.
urban myths slash legends, urban legends.
Bloody
Hey,
Mary.
Kelly, if you're not following Miss Melanie, can you please follow her? We do a show on Thursdays on her channel, and it's all like the paranormal and theories, other people theories and stuff like that. And then
This
so
is
this
where I say I'm not the crazy one. I just present the crazy theories to you. Or maybe
so
some things I'm the crazy one.
yeah, and then the 16th for the moon landing. Um, Depending on how I'm feeling that night, I may have my screen off. So it'll just be my picture.
For
Um,
next week. Yeah.
oh, you are the
I,
crazy
I am
one.
the crazy one.
For sure. Um, but it all depends on how I feel. Um, so
Wait, I think he's talking about me. I am the crazy one. Maybe we both are in our own cute little way.
yes, we are both. Oh, I saw a post. Did I save it? I did. Let me find it. I did save it because it says, my mom didn't raise no dummy. And if she did, it was my brother. And then I had another one too. Be safe on the roads today. My car just slid into the garden center parking lot again. That's my plant ones. But so yeah, so make sure you are all following Miss Melanie on her
Thank
channel,
you.
please. And we will be doing um, the fairy tales, Grimm versus Disney. So
If a poison expires, is it more depends on what the poison is.
I have no idea.
I will throw things out if it's expired.
Now I gotta write that down because I actually want to look that up. My search.
Probably depends on the poison.
Does poison actually expire?
Yes, it could go bad, particularly when you start mixing them together.
Who would want to do that?
Make mustard gas, a little bit of beet bleach, a little bit of
Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. We don't
ammonia.
do that. No,
Just
no, we ain't
just
doing that.
mix the ammonia and the bleach, and then you'll kill yourself. No, I can't even say. I'm sorry, we can't say that unaliving us, but
Right.
we're not
No,
talking about
not.
that. No, 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 we're not talking about that. Sorry. But yeah, that's a good question. You got to be careful what you mix it with it and how old it gets because it may get worse.
I saw one of those like Criminal Mind type shows where somebody accidentally um was cleaning their basement and they mixed two chemicals together that weren't supposed to be mixed together and they passed out.
Hmm.
That was very sad. Little bit of peppermint tea. Oh, oops, wrong. You're sassy. Okay, let's recap. So, the major thing tonight that we would like for everybody to know is if you are struggling, find yourself a hobby, be
Yes.
it plants, animals, art, something along those lines so that you
Music,
can focus
games,
on it and help you channel and clear your mind. Um, Make sure you have a good support system. Make sure that you just keep working on yourself because hope is a powerful force. Never underestimate its ability to lift you up. And finding a
absolutely.
hobby so that you can focus on that and not continuously dwell on the bad because when you struggle, your mind constantly is lying to you when it comes to um, trying to better yourself.
And Dwayne is correct. Not a drinking hobby. Something else, a different hobby.
Yes, preferably not a drinking hobby. Like I said, plants, art, um,
Music,
yeah,
games,
music.
games, reading. I mean, anything you could find yourself. Whatever you become passionate. Craft, arts and crafts.
Reading is a good one. Write a book. All the stuff that goes in your head, if you're able to take it from in here, in your head, and put it on paper or type it up on your computer, get it out. Um, that's better than letting it stay all in there. And let me tell you, I struggle with that personally. However, I'm doing better because I think, with um, my
There you go.
plants and stuff, it's helping. Dwayne says nature is awesome. Camping, fishing is a good one. Fishing is very relaxing. And did you know that is a very good low cardio exercise for people who have a hard time with exercise? We
Plus,
learned that.
you get to eat something too when you're done with it.
Right. If you don't want to, if you want to catch them and clean them and cook them, you also have catch and release. So, both ways are acceptable. Um, and so, wait, what?
Calling you fat. We didn't say anything about that.
Absolutely not. I'm just saying. Okay, so Tommy's doctor. Okay, so when Tommy has issues with his joints, he's got arthritis in his joints, and his doctor actually prescribed fishing for him
Fishing. That's great.
because his doctor said it's good to keep the joints moving. It's low effort,
Exercise.
low
Low effort. It's supposed to be low impact, not low effort.
yes, low impact, and it's supposed to help keep your joints moving and stuff like that. And So fishing is a very good one. So if you struggle with your mental health and you have joint pain, fishing is a very good
Mhm.
sport to get into, and it is a sport. So it's like perfect for somebody who wants to be in a sport, but really can't be in anything other than low cardio, low effect exercise. Um, motorcycles are another good thing. You know, if you love to have the wind in your face and your bone in your hair and stuff like that, riding motorcycles, working on motorcycles, phenomenal um, hobby to get into as well. And as bad as at fishing as I am, I won't lose it. That's because we got to get down there. Tommy's got to work on his boat. Just trying to get everything situated. Um, but yeah, we're talking more and more about moving down to Alabama because I think it would be better on Tommy's joints as well. So the
I
cold
I
is
think
not good.
I think you're gonna be moving down to Alabama.
I think we are too. And it's not that much, it's not far from where Aunt Kelly lives. So I think it was like a 6 hour drive from Alabama to where my Aunt Kelly lives. Um,
Bring Melody for a visit. Hey, I already what was it? It's an 11-hour trip from here to Alabama.
yep. You need to get back to talking about mental health and what's good for it. We are. We're giving ideas for um, hobbies and stuff, Aunt Kelly. Do you have any ideas for good hobby to get into to help with your mental health? Um, so yeah, so it's not far for, like I said, it's not far from where Aunt Kelly lives. So we'll be able to go and see her more. Right now we're like 24 hours away from Wisconsin to where my Aunt Kelly lives, where we would only be like 6 hours, I think, from where 6, 7 hours from where we're looking at moving to where Aunt Kelly is, which is a lot easier drive than 24 hours. So,
Exactly. Hmm.
yeah, and then you can always drive, straight through 6, 7 hours. Tommy loves to drive, so and then I'd be able to see, most of my family that lives down there, which I haven't seen in well since my nana passed away. And then on my mom's side, um, it's been a lot longer. So since like 2005, just before my son was born. So about almost 19 years. So family is very important. That's another thing too. Even with people who struggle with their mental health,
Reach out to
not
them.
a lot of people have a good support system. So it's very, very, very important to get that support system. Get your family to, talk with them, people, especially people that you trust.
And sometimes your family is not necessarily bloodborne. Sometimes the people that are the closest to you are the people that you chose to be your family.
Yeah. Yeah, because, blood isn't necessarily, or family isn't necessarily blood. It's who you choose and who you are comfortable with
Right.
that you pick as your family. I'm there, but you got to put the link in the page or I won't know where I'm going. Oh, all right. Hold on, Aunt Kelly. Um, let me get the link for Aunt Kelly. Aunt Kelly, I'm going to send it to you on Facebook so you have it. Ah, there we go. There you go. That's the Thursday um, evening link. I sent it to you on Facebook. That way you
Grins
don't have to
Fairy
go and
Tales.
yeah, that way you don't have to go and hunt it down or anything like that. Um, let me pin this though. Okay, pin message. All right, so I do also have it pinned, the link pinned for Melanie's channel.
Okay.
Um, at the top of the chat.
Which I have to get back to start posting stuff. It's been a
You
while
know,
since I've been posting stuff.
that's okay. I mean, everybody gets busy, and that's another thing. You keep yourself busy, and this is what Tommy's always told me when it comes to the things that I struggle with my mental health. He's always told me I do better when I keep my mind occupied and not sitting idle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because when you sit idle, your brain just is like
Mhm. And that's why I
not
say to
happy.
myself, every day I'm doing at least one thing that I normally would not do that day, just to say I can accomplish something.
Right. And baby steps are important, even if you're just doing, like you said, one little thing, it's better than not doing anything at all.
Right.
And it's still keeping your mind busy and focused on something other than what you're struggling with. Now you still have to face what you're struggling with, but sometimes it's easier just to keep moving forward and not dwell. However, like a lot of us who struggle, um, we always end up reverting back.
Yeah.
And so that's where your support system comes in, and you have something, somebody to talk to and stuff like that. Find an accountability partner to help keep you focused on your goals for each day. Exactly.
And that's
Exactly.
great. Like if you do like an exercise partner, if you do a writing partner, if you're into writing, if you're doing
Mhm.
crafts or something. We used to do a listing challenge for people who list on like eBay, and where we would hold each other accountable. So I mean, that's a great thing to do. Is
I just saw lightning.
oh
It's been storming off and on today, so
yeah, we've been
the
getting
sun
really
did come out for a short period of time today. Um,
yeah,
but
we keep getting the tornado warnings, the hail, and the rain. But tonight we're gonna be okay. But
that's nice. That's
it's
good though. That's
yeah.
really good. I don't. Tommy, are you listening? Are you like listening in the background? Can you pull up the weather and let me know how long this round is gonna last? Please and thank you.
It's like yeah, kind of. He heard you.
I appreciate him. He's good to me.
I'm
He
always
bought me all these plants to make me happy.
I know I'm always looking
And they
at the
work.
weather because, like I said, with how many warnings and hailstorms we've been getting and all that, the flooding, it's like I have to
Mhm.
keep track of it.
Yeah, it's the weather is crazy. It really is crazy. And I know like um I woke up this morning to it storming, and then um which makes me nervous with my computer because last time we had like a major storm, it messed up my tower, and Tommy had to get a new tower, and then I
Oh,
had to um get some, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it wasn't good. So every time there's a storm, I try to turn off my my computer so that don't it doesn't happen again.
right.
So I just curious on how bad it is out there, or how bad it's gonna get. Um,
Hello, Spirit. YouTube wouldn't let me. We see you now.
hey girl, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Okay, almost exactly, maybe about 45 minutes. Okay, thank you, honey. Yeah, that's weird that it wouldn't let you chat or type in chat. Is it being sassy? Is it giving you a hard time?
It's not going to get any worse than it is now. Okay, so
I
how?
I don't know how bad it is. I just keep seeing lightning every once in a while out the window. So, and then I did hear the thunder once. So,
Oh, Spirit went on. Sometimes that's what you need to do, is shut
yeah.
it all down. I've been saying this. There have been a lot of computer issues lately. Like I'm having trouble with Facebook with that encryption issue that they have with Messenger. I'm having that stupid problem with they updated Windows 10 and it didn't take on my computer and now it messed up my speakers. So there's been some weird stuff happening with computers lately for me.
Well, I know my phone. So I got a um Google. Wait, shoot. Hold on. I forgot what kind of phone I have. Pixel 7 Pro. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Um, and I like it. I'm a Motorola fan, but I love my Pixel. And they had 2 updates ago. It was not a good update, so they had to go in and fix everything. And like people's memory was smaller than what actually it was. There was the battery didn't want to charge, and I did have that issue. But
Oh
this
wow.
last update that they did, it fixed it. So it's coming down pretty good. Okay. Um, thank you. Thank you, honey. I had storms all around me, but we're fine. See, and that's what I thought was going to happen here because when I looked at the radar earlier, just before the live, actually, it looked like it was going to go around us because most of the time, because of where we live, we have a big lake, couple big lakes around us. Usually, it'll split off because of that lake, and um, yeah, I don't think that worked this time. So, and then this summer, Tommy wants to do some storm chasing. We did last year, but I think next or this year, if we have the tornado warnings going off in the area or weather gets really crazy, I think I'm gonna go live and record that because last year our sky went green. I'm talking a green I could see. Um,
That's a bad sign. When it's green, that means yeah, that's
yeah, it
tornado.
was like almost like a split pea soup green. And the guy from the fire department stepped out of the fire department, and we were out on the corner and we were all tornado watching. Baby, I've lost my leg. I live back in Palm Beach County. Yeah, that's over by, okay, I won't say it out loud, but yeah. Is that where you were living when I came down to visit in that area? Or when I came down for Nana's visit, when Nana passed away? Going for a walk, nature, swimming, the water. Oh, is that what you're doing? Or, oh, okay, I get it. So, okay, so my Aunt Kelly did lose her leg. Um, so what I'm understanding from what she's writing is it's hard for her to go for a walk in nature, and swimming in the water and stuff. Yeah, I think she is. Um, which is, let me tell her to refresh.
Yeah, she might be behind, I think.
Okay. Yeah, Dwayne, I think I agree. I think she is lagging. So I just let her know that she might have to refresh her YouTube. Um, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying.
Well, you were describing about your Kelly, but before that we were just talking
Oh yeah,
about storm
yeah.
chasing.
Thank you. So it's a little harder for Aunt Kelly to be able to, do a lot of things. And I know that her losing, her leg is really rough. And so, um, but we still love you, Aunt Kelly. Much
Yes.
love. Sending
And
love, much love.
we're so glad that you were able to come and visit us today.
For
Listen to
sure.
us listen to us blabber on about whatever.
Yeah, Aunt Kelly, when I was doing this before, Aunt Kelly would come on, like me and Tommy would be doing a live. My Aunt Kelly came on and yelled at me.
Uh-oh.
Yes, she did.
There we go. Blood
Blood
is not
is
thicker
not
than water.
thicker than water.
Mhm.
Right. Yep. And I do agree because there's a lot of times where um, you would think that your blood family is there for you and stuff like that, but they're not. And your
Exactly.
friends, you know, are there more for you than your own family. And so I completely understand that.
Yeah, sometimes you can't rely on your family
No.
because they'll make the situation worse.
Oh yeah, they sure can. I'm pretty blessed. I have um a lot of people on both sides of my family that are amazing people, but I know not everybody has that. And I always forget that the way I grew up is not how everybody else grew up. And it's like hard for me to understand certain situations because I didn't have that growing up. So yeah, it's a learning experience.
Cooking is good for mental disorders to relieve stress. Yeah, that works too.
Very much so. Learning a new recipe every day or at least once or twice a week is good.
Mhm.
And then perfecting it.
And Dwayne says he's got to go. See you. Have a good one, Dwayne.
We'll talk to you later, Dwayne. Thank you for coming in. And speaking as, where is Jazz's cooking channel? Um, she's got a lot going on right now. She actually starts tomorrow. She starts volunteering at the animal shelter down the road from us, and she's on 2 different fire departments.
Oh, that's fun.
And we are trying to get her to do her schooling. So this summer she is going to be doing her schooling on top of the fire departments and the animal shelter. So um, trying to get her to graduate early. So um, so once all that stuff, or at least you know things calm down, then she should be doing some more cooking and cooking shows. She wants to do, oh, I can't remember everything. Cooking, funny little skits, fishing, um, stuff along those lines. A little bit of everything here and there. So, um, and I don't know. Shoot. Let me look here real quick. There she is. Let me.
Hello, JRKR. Welcome to the show, Jen.
Hey, darling, how you doing? All right, let me get back over here. Let me get this to work. Okay, so this is Jaslyn off the wall.
We're hanging in there. We have our moments, or at least I'm having my moments, but I'm hanging in there. Thank you for asking.
Doing good. How are you doing? JRKR, guess what? Real quick. Look at all the plants we have.
She's going to have names for each and every one of them.
We got so many plants. That's what we've been working on. We've been busy. Yes, and we're learning so much about them.
I told her she's gonna be the plant lady and she's gonna propagate all the plants and she's gonna have all little baby buds all over the place and it's gonna be adorable.
Okay, so real quick, one of the things we're going to try and see if we can um get to work, because the propagation for it is hold on. The propagation isn't, or the success rate for propagation of this particular plant isn't very high, and it's roses
That's interesting. I thought it's easy to do
from a
roses.
rose stem.
So you're gonna try to grow roses?
Yes. I used to have roses. That was the only plant I didn't kill besides, well, ivy. And I think our ivy that Tommy got me when we first got together, it literally like has almost died, come back, almost died, come back. Because I was horrible at plants. But now it's um I'm into it. So we're going to attempt to try to get these long stem roses and propagate them and grow a bush, a rose bush. So yeah, Jared Carr's like, I know how much you love that. We got a whole setup, Jared Carr. We got a whole setup. But okay, so we have been on for an hour and 47 minutes. That's wild, crazy, exciting, happy. I think I told all my stories that I wanted to share with you. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, one more place. Anybody who has this company by them has to check it out. So last night we went for food and I did not have it. Like, I gotta be careful what I eat. The place is called Noodles and Company. And this one was in Wisconsin Dells. Let me tell you, if you have issues with your teeth or you need something soft to eat because it's just hard for you to eat, this is a place to go. I had the triple cheese tortellini with pesto sauce.
Oh, that sounds good.
The tortellini was stuffed with cheese. Holy cow, we have never seen a tortellini stuffed so much as these tortellinis. And you want to talk about phenomenal? Holy crap. It was awesome. Then, if you like noodle dishes, you will love Noodles and Company. Jaslyn actually it was a Japanese pan noodle. Oh my God, that was good. That was really good. And Tommy even said they were really good. And he doesn't eat those type of noodles, but he tried it because that's what we do. We each order a different dish and then we each try the other person's dish. They were so good. So good. And then Tommy had their chicken parmesan. And Tommy's a big chicken parmesan lover. Like, he's like a connoisseur, I think that's the word, of chicken parmesan. Like, if you have good chicken parmesan, he'll let you know. But if it sucks, he'll let you know that too. But it's just he's a chicken parmesan snob. How's that? That's a good word. And even I could eat it. I tried a piece and he's like, you got to try the chicken. The chicken is so tender. And I was like, okay. So I tried it and sure enough, it was super tender. The flavor, everything about it was so good. And we're going to make that like a regular place to go for us. So that, yeah, we're going to try almost every one thing off the menu every time we go. Oh, you're about an hour south of that? Okay. I don't know if you got your messages on Facebook, but you're still behind Aunt Kelly, and that's okay. We still love you. You'll catch up. I know you will. So yeah, Noodles and Company. Um, I think there's one in Appleton. They're actually going to be opening one up um, in Wisconsin Rapids. They're opening one up in Wisconsin Rapids in July. So the gentleman that was waiting on us last night in the Dells, there, he's actually training in the Wisconsin Dells store, so that when they open up the one in Wisconsin Rapids, then he's transferring over there. So that's going to be the shop that he works. Um, and then, but yeah, people were phenomenal. The food was phenomenal. I couldn't believe how fast they actually were able to um I sent you a message on Facebook, Aunt Kelly. I think you just have to refresh by going out and coming back in. um that way you're up to speed.
Yeah, it looks like you're behind a little bit.
Yeah. So Noodles and Company, great place to eat. Check it out if you have one near you. um Type it in into your Google search, Noodles and Company near me. But I definitely highly recommend that place for people to try. Um, it's great food, absolutely great food. And I don't know if that's like a local type business or if it's throughout the United States or not. I just know that if you have one by you or you go on vacation and there's one by you, check it out. Holy cow. And I'm very picky with my pasta.
Mhm.
Very, very picky, and I love the place. So Wisconsin Dells, Noodles and Company, thumbs up, two thumbs up.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that over here, so unless maybe in Dallas, but I didn't check.
Well, we ended up getting their mac and cheese, which is like 50% cheesier than other mac and cheeses. And let me tell you, we had that for lunch today.
She's
Holy
talking about
cow.
food.
Holy cow, right? I was like, that's so yummy. It was very good. Um, they and I'm not even gonna lie, when they first brought out the bowl, so let me give you a heads up. See, they bring out the bowl and it doesn't look like a lot of food. And I honestly was like, oh, that much for that little? It filled me up. And I still had more, or I was able to take my food home, but I was full. I was comfortably full. And so, mm, Noodles and Company, Wisconsin Dells, Noodles and Company near you. Check it out. The food is great. If you do check it out, down in the comments below, let me know your experience for sure, because it's awesome. To me, it was awesome. So,
Sounds
and
good.
they cater. So,
Oh,
uh,
you too, Jen. Have a great night. She says she's gonna
yeah,
try it.
yep, for sure. And when we get to Appleton, that'll probably be where we go to lunch. I mean, we're used to going to Pizza Ranch. However, Noodles and Company, to me, and we love Pizza Ranch. Don't get me wrong, Pizza Ranch, we do love Pizza Ranch. However, Noodles and Company in my book actually bumped Pizza Ranch one down. So it's not a buffet. However, it sure feels like you ate at a buffet with that serving that you get. So sounds good. All right, so we are at hour and 54 minutes. We're actually going to head out. I want to read the quote again before we leave. Hope is a powerful force. Never underestimate its ability to lift you up.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you in 2 weeks on this channel. And we will catch you on the flip side. Don't forget, I do have Melanie's Thursday
Thursday,
night show pinned
Grimm
up.
fairy tales. We'll be
Yes.
talking about Grimm fairy tales, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. Because there's like some that I watch. I want to talk about the movies too, how they went from
Sounds
one extreme to the next.
that's great.
So, because I like the darker fairy tale movies, but we'll talk about that Thursday. With that, much love.
Good one. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in 2 weeks on this channel. Please take care of yourself. If you need to, reach out to either me or Melanie. Let me put up our. I think I didn't put up our. Do we
There.
have? Yep. So,
Yeah, I just didn't put my name. That's right.
okay. So, here's our email addresses if you need to reach out to either one of us. And I think yours is I don't remember. I have it written down, but I don't remember it by heart. But definitely reach out to us, or reach out to somebody if you're struggling, if you need that support system, if you just need to be told
There we go.
everything will be okay. Please don't hesitate. Again, you can reach me at theshamrockpixie@gmail.com, or you can reach Melanie at melanie_light@hotmail.com. With that, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you Thursday, and then we'll
Take
see you
care.
2 weeks from today on this channel. With that, I bid you farewell. Let me find my little exit. And with that, we'll talk to you later. Bye,
Have a
everybody.
good one, everyone.